Yo, I just want to talk about Blizzard because I think that they have finally blew it big style. It's hard to say. You know, when I was a kid, Blizzard released classic after classic. Like we're talking, this is first week of launch, and their games are already considered as classics to like me and all my friends and everyone that we would talk to. I remember in the sixth grade, I was introduced to Warcraft 2. We used to play locally in the computer lab at the middle school, and I'll never forget how playing that game changed like everything that I thought about video games. It was a very monumental game um, for me. And then later on, I was introduced to StarCraft, and that was like the same game but like more futuristic and amazing times. And then my friend introduced me to Diablo 2, and I was like, what the hell? And then I learned they were all by Blizzard, and it was such an amazing. They released so many amazing games, and they dropped World of Warcraft, another amazing like game changer of the time, MMO game. And now Blizzard's they're not what they used to be, and there's so much to say about this. Like I'm not sitting here trying to say Blizzard isn't allowed to make money and try and grow their brand year after year. I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but I think it's just a tragedy on a lot of the moves that they're making. They're so inspired. They're so motivated by money, by making more and more money. We need not $300 million. We need $400 million. And I don't know. It is what it is. But here's where I'm going with this. So today I learned that World of Warcraft 3 was re-released, and I loved World of Warcraft 3. I remember when it dropped after playing World of Warcraft 2 with my friends. World of Warcraft 3 came out. It has like the enhanced 3D graphics. Was 2D? I don't remember if it was 2. I think it was 2D. Anyways, 3D graphics. I played the hell out of that game, and then I learned about custom maps and all the crazy games people were making. DBZ Tribute, amazing game. There's a Battleships game. There's so many amazing games. I tried making my own custom games. They're terrible. But anyhow, so we fast forward to today, and I've been thinking about this game that I wanna prototype. And funny enough, before I didn't even know that they were re-releasing Warcraft 3, and I was thinking about like using Warcraft 3, the old one. I was gonna try and find it. Little bit did I know that you can't find it anymore, but I was gonna try and find the editor and prototype this game idea with the Warcraft 3 editor. And then I learned that Reforged came out, and I was like, okay, I'll just use that. Then I learned the story of like they own everything that you make with the editor, which is insane. That is such a crazy stance to take. And the reason for it is that they want to avoid what happened with Dota. So if you don't know what happened with Dota, Dota is a very popular game that a lot of people play. I forget what genre it is. It's like a tower defense single player. I don't know. When it was in Warcraft, it was like a tower defense game that you would command a single person. But anyhow, that was originally a Warcraft 3 map, a custom map. That was hosted on the Battle.net servers. You would log in to Battle.net, then you would join one of the maps, and then you out of like 16 players, you guys would go back and forth. Fun times. But what happened was Valve, they seen how popular this game was, this game within a game was, and they hired the team that made the I don't know if it was called Dota or not at the time, but they hired that team to make an original game using like an actual engine. And so they did, and they made Dota. And Blizzard lost out on a lot of money because all that money went to Valve for essentially scooping up the modding team that made that game. And so now you fast forward to today, and they re-released the same thing that Dota was made on a couple other games as well. And they're like, if you make something with our editor, it's ours. We own it. We can do what we want with it. We can tell you to stop making it and make it ourselves. And it's just like that's so stifling with creativity. Because I wanted to make this prototype. It's an RTS game. It only made sense to use like the Warcraft 3 editor because that game is optimized for RTS games. But now it's like I much rather take the extra month or two building up my own RTS engine within another engine, because even if it were to have like, let's say like a tenth of a percent of the success that Dota has, they can do whatever they want with the IP at that point, and that just doesn't sit right with me. And I think that like it's such a detriment because any developer would definitely skip over using the Warcraft 3 editor, and it's like a weird like chain effect because at the same time I was gonna purchase Warcraft 3 Reforged, but now I have no reason to. I don't really care that much to replay the game. I barely have time to do it anyway. Anyhow, it's I don't know Blizzard. It's such a shame what has happened to Blizzard. I hope that they, I don't know, downscale or something to get back to the heart of what made them an amazing publisher. But if not, here is my tip of the beanie to the glory days of Blizzard Entertainment. I'm out.